squad from the ACC, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Cowboys will put total weather to crank us up. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he... at the 18. So South Carolina's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. He'll keep it himself. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
And this option attack can lull you to sleep sometimes. I mean, just so many things they can do off of it, and you just got to play responsibility, and you got to get them on the ground and make tackles.
There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
He'll do it himself. And he's brought down after a nice game.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Grabbed over the middle, it's Fleming. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. And the Gamecocks line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Now on the move. Breaks the tackle. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone.
Really nice job by the defender knocking that one away in man coverage. And he knew coming into this one that he was going to get attacked and they were going to throw his way. So he's showing you right now. He is dialed in, locked in. Really nice job on that coverage.
And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball.
Touchdown, Gamecocks! A great catch and run for 6.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Oklahoma State's offense will take the field for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the thing. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Running back searching for a hole. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
That's why it's so important to have success on first and second down. They're running the ball on second down. You trust your O-line to get the job done. The running back does his. And now, with the positive play, you're setting up third and inches.
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on third down.
And, David, on third and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. And the Cowboys really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down. But they decided to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Robinson will throw. Fires into the end zone. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. Fitted in the window for the score. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Hold and finds his man on the left. And a good good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo. Quarterback may change this route. Now the play fake. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the catch. It's Fleming. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll throw on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Grohl. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Just keeps slinging it. Throws to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Looking to throw it, Sellers. Here comes the heat. Got it in the middle, it's Grohl. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right? And having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
Man, we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Motion from the wide receiver. He'll pull it on the read. Quarterback got headed to the end zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another 1st down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
Scores on the sneak.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Robinson looking to pass. Zings it complete to the right. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. The Cowboys can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Using the quick game. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Cowboys with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's cut. The Cowboys send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Catches it at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Plenty of time to work. 2 minutes of the half. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Caught in the backfield, it's Powell. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Gamecocks moving quickly to the line. Trying play action. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Gamecocks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Caught over the middle. It's Bennett. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. To throw, it's Sellers. Bringing the heat. Hit as he throws. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can't stop the clock. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Line gets set, 1st down. He'll set up to throw. Scrambling away. Unleashes one. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Release to the back. Makes the grab on the back. They've got the 1st down. Mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off at the goal line. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
The give out of the gun. Fighting to get it out of the end zone, and I don't think he made it. He did not. It's a safety. That's going to wrap up the first half here. Now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, it is hard to beat Columbia when that town is buzzing as it is today.
The Gamecocks will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. Well, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. It's a draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. On the gun, wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his man. It's Lopez. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. Hunt is on its way. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. He's moving out of the pocket. Got it behind the line. It's Powell.
And that's why this QB's speed is such an asset. He can use it to his advantage, buy himself time to make a nice throw down the field.
And the Gamecocks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. Sometimes you're just too open. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. Under fire. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the third quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Leaves it with the running back. Fighting off the defender. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Robinson will throw. It's complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. All down at the 31-yard line, and that's where this offense will go to work.
Well, obviously it's raining here in this game, and the ball's slippery. I don't know if that slipped out of the QB's hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
Had to throw it before he wanted. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries, you got to get pressures, and when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
Complete to the right. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got a man. It's Smith. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Gamecocks want to move quickly.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it. But you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And the Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Here's a heat. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Intercepted to stop the threat. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. Power football with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Firing to the right, complete. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. And I don't think he got it. The defense stands tall on 3rd and inches.
Man, I like the call. 3rd and inches, I feel like I can get a few inches. I just need to fall forward, but this defense more than ready for the quarterback sneak.
I think as a play caller, that just makes you second-guess everything. You'd love to think you can just dial up QB sneak to pick up that 1st down. Now, you're probably going to have to hand it off to the big fella behind you to keep this drive going.
He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. This offense has it with really good field position. Under fire. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run play action. Catch in the middle. It's Bennett. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1.
And I love this. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to eat that clock, let it tick down. A field goal here, I'm up by 2 possessions. I'm still in a very good place. I don't have to get over-aggressive, Jesse, if I don't want to.
No, and you can put this game out of reach, too. You could score a touchdown. This thing's basically over. And you know, at this area of the field, it's really hard to throw the football because the windows are so small. So be the more physical team. Go ice this game.
They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Keeps it on the draw. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
And how about this, D? You think they're locked in and dialed into this quarterback and his ability to run the football? You've seen him make plays throughout this game. They know it. They're seeing it, and they're making sure that guy's not going to beat him.
Looking for the score. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They've got him pinned back in a world of trouble, and listen to this crowd coming through. They'll try the run, and he can't get past the 2-yard line, but at least they avoided going backwards.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative.
They come up with their second safety of the game. You don't see that very often. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
They'll operate out of split backs. He wants to change this route. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. The Gamecocks are in the hurry up. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He wants it all. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Let's it fly. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
They already have a couple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Bust through behind his pads. Brought down at the 30 on the return, and his defense has set them up in scoring position. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Offense, quick tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on third down. Robinson looking to pass. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Well, the receiver was double covered on that play, and I don't know if the decision by the QB had to do with the pressure. Because he was hurried, he just had to get rid of that faster than he wanted to. He's lucky he didn't come away with an interception.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Breaks into the open. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Gamecocks with the 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Rushes on him. Lets it fly. It's caught. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Paul.